Welcome to the RJI Futures Lab, where we help you make your organization more innovative. I'm Ruben Stern. This week, 2 examples of how newsrooms are using the social platforms Vine and Snapchat. Mashable has been using the micro-video platform Vine not only as a way to deliver information. Their team has also been getting audience members to create and submit their own short videos, and the Mashable team has even found some revenue potential.
Vine is a visual platform that allows users to create 6-second looping videos. Mashable is one media organization that's found creative ways of sharing content.
We use Vine promotionally. That's basically what all the content falls under. I would say about 2 out of 3 times that promotion is for original Mashable editorial content. So my team goes out into the newsroom and figures out what everybody is working on and what are the coolest stories that we think we can make really creative Vines out of that will help promote the fact that we have this great content on the site. I think live reporting is really interesting, so making sure that your journalists are equipped with the skills to understand how to Vine in the first place. For instance, our former director of news video, Ashley Kodiani, went down to Ferguson to shoot Peace there, and she created many Vines while she was there that were super helpful for our Twitter team and for our editorial team back home to embed into posts and send out to our audience to let them know we were there, that we were covering it, and to show these really incredible moments that she captured. I'm really excited about the new Vine update that came out in August. It lets you upload video. So I've already gone and added a motion graphics designer to our team who's going to be creating really awesome animations on programs like Cinema 4D and After Effects that will be able to upload directly into the app without hacking like a lot of people had to do before.
But for Mashable, it's not just about their own content. They've built an active community of users and have even found a way to drive a profit from it.
Each week we run a Vine community challenge on Vine where we pick a unique hashtag around a theme. People add that hashtag to the Vines that they create, and then we select ones we want to feature, and we re-Vine some of them, and then we embed them into a roundup on our site. Mashable's Vine audience in particular is really artistic. We've cultivated an amazing all-natural Vine community, an amazing stop-motion animation community around the series of weekly community challenges that we've done. So we usually aim our content more towards the more artistic or animated side than a lot of like the comedic stuff you might see on some other accounts. We generate revenue from Vine in a couple ways. We've done branded community challenges, so they run the exact same way as our regular community challenges do, except full disclosure, they're being done in partnership with a brand. We tag that brand in the caption, and then that brand gets to have its display ads around the roundup. It gets to promote that it's running this campaign on social. So we've had some really great success with them.
For the Futures Lab, this is Allison Prang.
Along with this video, you'll find links to some examples of Mashable's Vine video challenges and articles. The Washington Post's politics team has been experimenting with the messaging app Snapchat. In addition to making people sound smarter, the platform may offer news organizations a way to become more like a trusted friend.
Snapchat is an app designed to send photos and short videos that self-destruct. But it's not just for fun selfies. News organizations are sending snaps too.
I set up the Post Politics Snapchat account and we've been playing around a lot with it. We've tried lots of different things, but the way I think about it is I share fun facts with people, like the kind of thing that will make them sound interesting when they're going into happy hour, like just one cool thing that you know that your friends don't know that you can like tell people about the news. The things people share on Instagram are very much like, this is my beautiful life. Like, I've applied lots of filters to make it look wonderful. Whereas Snapchat is more just like, this is what's happening around me. It's interesting. I want you to see it. We don't try posting breaking news on Snapchat or any of that. We try to stay very much in the tone of Snapchat and talk the way people are talking on there. Snapchat is interesting because it's not like Instagram where you can see who everyone's following, right? It's not like a broadcast channel. It's very much someone opts into letting you be like part of their little contact list, which is very personal. You don't know who anyone else is like following or friends with. I try and do things that like people are already talking about, like people are writing about or we're tweeting about or whatever. And one of our bloggers, Jamie Fuller, did a really interesting piece, which was, is this from a campaign ad or is this from Game of Thrones? It was really hard to tell them apart. And so I said, you know, the elections are starting to sound a lot like Game of Thrones, and on sticky notes, like wrote out a bunch of those quotes and snapped those. People are snapping us back. I feel like we've become like people's weird political friends. You know, people will snap us being like, oh my God, I can't believe the results in the primary. Or like, the night Eric Cantor lost his primary, someone snapped me a photo of their TV screen. It was a really like witty caption, like, hello darkness, my old friend. And it was like a photo of Eric Cantor. It was like something I would clearly like send my friends, and I would expect like friends to send each other, but they were also sending it to us.
And the Washington Post isn't alone. Other outlets are also using the app, and in different ways.
Now this news got on Snapchat very early. They've been doing interesting stuff. The people who like draw their snaps are very talented, and their snaps are like works of art. Mashable is really smart as well with Snapchat. You know, they do fun things where like they have people send in their selfies and they like draw on the selfies, and it's very like cool and fun. NPR does cool stuff where they have such interesting people in their newsroom, and they'll like go around and have people like say a fun fact, and it's like a little Snapchat video that they share. I think the big thing to remember is that like this is very new. There are no real rules. Everyone is figuring it out together, and you know, I could say don't do this and someone else can do it and do it really well, and it's a great story. But I think the most important thing is just to remain authentic.
For the Futures Lab, this is Allison Prang.
And that's it for this report from the RJI Futures Lab. I'm Ruben Stern. We'll see you in the future.